Hello everyone, I'm Joshua Vidovic from Vidovic Arts, and today we're making, or well, we're finishing off, hopefully, the PZM-11 Lokar, which is the Iron Harvest Polonia faction mech, which is that one right there, a really big one. That's doesn't seem physically possible, but we're gonna be finishing this off. So in yesterday's video, we managed to complete the body. And hopefully in today's video we can finish off the arms and set it up for printing. And I'm thinking about possibly animating it just a little bit. And so that might take a little while longer, but it'll definitely be worth it. Okay, so where's my face? There it is. Hello. Alright, so I'm just gonna fix this. 2 seconds. Well, I've flipped the order of things, yeah? I want that there. There we go. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna be making that that model right there, and what we've got so far is this. Now the scaling is a little bit off, and I'm hoping it won't be too difficult to fix. Whoa, that's cool. Am I echoing in on myself? I was, wasn't I? That whole time I was echoing in on myself, because I was. Am I? Am I echoing in on myself? I was, wasn't I? That whole time. Oh God, I am. What's happening? Oh, all right. No, I wasn't. I was just testing the stream, and it's definitely working. And yeah, it's not echoing in on itself now. Okay, cool. That was a bit of a scare. All right, cool. Let's get into it. All right. So I was using reference images, which were just the screenshots from the game that I've gone in and taken myself, and they were these. And I think I was using this one, and this one's directly from the wiki. So, yeah, we got to get that scaling right, which is going to be a bit painful. I'm just going to chuck this on the side here and see how well we can do. Scaling is quite odd in this. Oh yeah. Just gonna have to work it out. I can finally get rid of all these. So yeah, I haven't changed it at all since yesterday's stream. So I could have gone in and just worked in the middle of the night, and I didn't know if I should start another stream just to do that. I'm gonna flip these around so I can see people chatting. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. If anyone decides to chat. Yeah, I didn't work on it anymore, so we're gonna hopefully get all of it done today. It is freezing cold right now. Can I? Yeah, let's just fix that. There we go, and we'll get that microphone. I feel like I can flip this microphone upside down now, but whatever, that'll do. Alright, so we need to scale this up quite considerably. I'm quite happy with the top at the moment. I'm actually happy with it overall. I think it just needs to be scaled physically, needs to be blown up a little bit. Because the legs don't seem to be sitting as outright as they're meant to in this image here, unless I do it like this, which is definitely how he's standing. I am just going to blow it up just a tiny bit. Means I need to parent everything. the seams right. How does this thing balance? I have no idea. And these tiny little legs. And there we go. That's a bit better. I think that's a bit better. Oh my god, it's cold. Let's just scale this up a tiny bit so I fit perfectly in there. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna have to separate everything again, just in case I want to work on it. Like this right here, I can already see is not scented. It has to be lavender scented. Yeah, I've also got to add the wires on the top there, so the coil that goes around, and yeah, hopefully that's not too much work. Now the arms are, again, I'm pretty sure they're this one here. Can you see my mouse on the screen? Right on the right there, I'm circling a one of those arms. I'm pretty sure it's just that arm there, but scaled up. In fact, I'm certain it's that arm there, scaled up. So I'm going to do that and see how it looks. And I know the actual forearms are completely different, so we'll have to build them from scratch. But I'm fairly certain that that's just the same model, like with some different coloring. And yeah, I'm fairly certain of it. So let's just go for it. I'm just doing up my sleeves because my fingers, if you could touch my fingers right now, you'd be like, oh, a bit cold. Alright, so let's find that arm. It's this one right here. And it uses a different locking mechanism. It uses like a different ballpoint kind of point there, which is cool. Let's dupe that. And we'll work on this side over here. And you can go away now because you're no longer necessary. Alright, so I don't know what the elbow looks like. I'm going to scale. Oh, I need that other piece, which for some reason I didn't add on both sides. See this little, looks like a little Lego block? I didn't add that on both sides of the model initially because I didn't think that it was on both sides. And then when I played the game, I realized that it was. So the model on Thingiverse that everyone's downloading and printing isn't technically, well, it's missing that part. So I don't know if it would actually function in reality. Oops. It's also huge, isn't it? Seems to stay in the angle of the road, how that rotates there. Very, very bizarre. So let's rotate this up a bit. Say about that much. Yeah, that makes sense. And then bring this here. That's definitely the same piece. I'm going to scale it up. I can't see behind it, which is great. There's also like a bar going across there. Did I not grab something? No, that's fine. Alright. So now I think I need to... Josh, who are you talking to, lol? Hello, Heath. I'm talking to myself. Talking out loud. Because some people might want to watch this after it's streamed. And, yeah. But yeah, I'm talking to myself. Alright, scaling it up. And just kind of gauging the size of this thing. It's pretty huge. Whoa, look at the back now. That's way too big. Let's scale that down. You see, that's how big it is. That's how big it is. It's just huge. It just looks weird. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. My friend my friend's sister just had a baby today as well. So it's their birthday. So you share the birthday with a little baby today. Of all days today. It's pretty crazy, hey, when you think about it. On the other side of the world. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, some cubes, please. Where are you, cubes? I'll just use this giant one. It's a girl. Baby girl. Call it Heath. Call it Heath if it's a girl. Heather, yeah. That's an alright name, isn't it? So what's the time there? I assume it's earlier than normal. I should really zoom in on what I'm working on, shouldn't I? I think this goes all the way through. It's like a little cube that goes through though instead of... I think it's meant to be a cylinder like this. But because it's a game, can't have everything high and poly. 4 AM, oh god. What you doing up at 4 AM? How'd the print go? Have you got the video going? I finished the Iron Throne 28 per hour print. Yeah, how did that go? I think I'm going to see if I can... I think this is probably connected to it, yep. I'm going to put this in the center of it. Like so. Video up part 1. Ah, you didn't do the 2-part thing. You lied. That's alright. See, I think I gotta change this. This arm is definitely different. I might just select all of it. Probably needs to go up, if anything. What am I thinking? Actually, that would make sense. If it goes up, then it would... Ah, well, we'll just go down. We'll just go down a little bit. Oh, no. Not what I wanted. I'm gonna delete these. Be painting it today. Oh, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of gunmetal. Be such an easy model to make, like stupidly easy to make. It's just all you need to do is make one sword, really, and then duplicate it and bend it and all that kind of stuff. I considered making it a while ago. Oh man. This is kind of lazy modeling right now. Alright, there we go. That looks better. That looks really cool. This thing's bigger as well. And lower. Where's it's like there? And this is a weird one. Go like that. Because it's so big, I think that might be alright. Silver and black mixed and rusty brown. I'll watch the video afterwards. It's just a minute-long video. Yeah, I reckon you'd do better if you had longer videos. I think. Let's move this over. Like, I genuinely think YouTube prefers longer videos. Because I'm going to start making my videos a little bit longer, so I'm going to make more content. It's going to take a little longer, but it'll be worth it. Alright, I think that is that. I probably should have saved that before I did that. Alright, that's that again. I'll bring this in to make it look like a bolt. This is a little bolt there. Yeah. That looks about right from what I can see. Now I need to work on that arm. Oh, and the ballpoint pivot, which is this massive thing. I don't even know how to do that. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make that ballpoint pivot like pivot, am I? I probably could. Let's give it a go. Just gonna use a ball. Last 5 videos, over 2K views, not bad. Yeah, that's good. But it's about like view time as well. Like I've noticed, I've got a lot of videos with a couple thousand views, but they have really low view time, which isn't good. Alright. How do I see how far in this is? How's that? There we go. That's fine. Oh my god, it's cold. Okay. It's got a bit of a weird shape to this. I like that. But again, I think that might just be because it's low poly. But oh well. Cylinder. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I've already screwed up. It's not a cylinder. Probably will need a cylinder just to keep it safe. These things, yeah. Are these separate objects? Yep. Because I'm a genius. Not really. Alright, we'll do one at a time. Oh, that's about half. Oh my gosh. Difficult to see what I'm doing. Not bad. That's it. That was good. I'm happy with that. These are way off. Or not. They're perfect. Alright, whatever. What's this doing there? I forgot about that. That can go away. And how are we going to fit that in there? I think we're just going to have to do a bit of a squish. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, Josh, must sleep. Just stop by to show love. Stay safe. Thank you very much. Sorry if I missed that and you've already headed off. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing your video and looking forward to seeing it painted up and everything. That'll be cool. Have a good night's sleep. Or have a good morning sleep. There we go. So yeah, I'm actually going to be posting a bit of a question to the audience as to whether they want to see more animated stuff, because I have some plans to do that, and I don't know if people want to see that. I think 3D printing is great, 3D modeling, 3D printing, but I think the animation stuff's really cool as well. I don't know. I don't know. I think I may have pulled the arm up a bit too far. Bill, how's it going, man? Amazing. Yeah, thank you. I'm working on, so that thing down there, the little picture, is pretty much what I'm trying to make, is the replica. So if you see this, that's what I'm trying to make. And that's the other one I've already made. You can see the size comparison's quite insane. What's the time there? I just had someone else from England and they said it was 4 AM. I should show you something if you're gonna stick around a little bit. I can show you something. It's completely unrelated to what I'm working on. I'm pretty happy with how the arm's sitting right now, because it's a duplicated arm. I don't have to worry too much. Looks incredible. I'm gonna show you something, Bill. Okay, stick around. See if I can find it. Gotta save this and then I'll reopen it. I've got a file named just after you. Look. It's more than just a thing. So you can actually like move the models around and all that kind of stuff. And I could, in theory, do something super duper quick that could be pretty fun. Actually, I'm gonna do something. I've just changed projects entirely. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Bacon Master, hey, all messages from Facebook's coming through. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Alright, give me 2 seconds, Bill, and I'll show you this. And I'll be surprised if you don't like it. This is combine. That's all together. Alright. Even that's working. Cool. Alright. What's that, a Nintendo? Nintendo. This is completely something else that I'm working on because I wanted to make something for Bill. And what is that on the side? This gives me an idea to task you to 3D print something. What do you have in mind, Mr. Bacon Master, sir? Other console. I'm going to really quickly do this. Controller. TV. Alright. Hopefully you're still there, Bill. Alright, now let's export all of these. A Raspberry Pi 3B Plus case, but it looks like an old retro PC case. Yeah, that sounds easy. That sounds like fun. I'd need to have the actual model, or the dimensions at least, to work from. But otherwise, that sounds like fun. What am I doing? Alright, I'm exporting. Bill room. Are you still there, Bill? Yep, can do. I'll get him one day, lol. It's as big as Mikey, the Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi. It's as big as a Mikey. Okay. As in, like, a credit card for people who don't know what Mikey is. I think I've lost Bill. I think he left. But I'll do this anyway, just because I think it's a pretty fun idea. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, that's all that. Let's save. And I'll reopen my other project, just so people don't get confused when they join in. I'll send some stuff on Facebook. Okay, cool. Cool. It's annoying that the Facebook messages don't pop up down below, but Bill Thorpe is a YouTuber who works on videos where he makes everything out of cardboard, and he does like reviews. So if you look up, what is the channel? Just forgotten out of nowhere. I keep thinking it's Player with Power, but that's not what it is. Late night reviews. That's what it is. Late night reviews. Look that up on YouTube and check him out, because he's friggin' awesome. Like, beyond awesome. I just realized that this arm won't be able to rotate at all. Oh well. Just make you look crazy talking to someone called Bacon Master, but no text comes up. I know, right? Exactly. Later on, when people, if anyone watches this afterwards, it's just gonna be like, what the hell is he talking about? Yeah, let me show you something. Bill, if you're there at all and you're just being really quiet, let me show you something. I'm opening up Unity because I used to do game development, and I shouldn't have whispered that. There was no reason to whisper it, but oh shite! I should have opened the other one. Oh well, now you're gonna see something that I've been working on. I am here. It's 4 AM though. So it's 4 AM all over England. What are you doing up at 4 AM, man? I'm still showing you something. It's just going to take a little while to load up. It takes a while to load up Unity. See if I can find the next picture at least of the arm, which is that one right there. That was pretty quick. Oh, look, it's a half thing. You know what? I don't even care. I'm keeping it as a full thing. And I'll put a piston... I might have to work that out. Can't sleep. It's 4:20. Oh, memes. Meme overload right there. Alright, I'm going to show you something. Just got a new scene. Models. I'm just going to call it Bill. And I won't end up saving this, in case someone else is watching, who I'm working with on this project. The desktop. Come on, where are you? You're gonna like this. It's gonna be like so simple, but you'll like it. Oh, I didn't save the materials. Didn't save the materials. That's dumb. That's alright though, I can work with that. Oops. Don't know which way it's facing. There we go. Alright, ignore the fact that you can't see textures, because that's annoying at the very least. But what I can do is this. Oh god, I'm stupid. Alright, hang on. I'll just leave that as it is. Where's the light? There we go. Is that really how you want to play? Is that really how you want to play? I don't want to do pivot, I want to do... Oh my god. So I've done a terrible thing where everything's broken. That's alright. Okay, I've actually screwed up. Yeah, I've kept all the can I just bring that in? Can I separate you, please? Children of predator says can be deleted, moved. Let's see if this works at least. Physics mesh collider. Yep. And we add a rigid body. Rigid body. So if I rotate this just a little and I press play, it works properly. Look at that! It drops. Now, what I can do is add in all of the other objects, assuming these had textures on it. You just have to use your imagination. Now, it wouldn't be too hard. I've just rushed it, so I can get it done. But it wouldn't be too difficult to add textures, because they've already been added. I just didn't export it properly. So if you ever wanted to do a 3D thing where your intro's in 3D, I got you covered. Macabre, bloody ass designer now, eh? No, I'm just working on something for a friend, another YouTuber. He does reviews of games. And this is like his little his start intro. So he makes everything out of cardboard, and I really love his channel, and I've been following for ages. And I decided to try to give him some, I don't know, something just for fun. So yeah, late night reviews with Bill Thorpe, or just late night reviews. Go check him out. He's really cool, and he does how would you call it, like poems? I wouldn't write it I wouldn't say, he writes everything. Yeah, like the towel suit opening. No, seriously, go check him out, because he does things, the entire thing is animated. It's stop motion animated, and it's way more difficult than what I do. It's much more time has been put into it, I'll tell you that much. Alright, TV. So what I'm doing for him just here is just showing him a little thing, because I'm normally watching his streams and not the other way around, so I figured I could just show him something while he's here. But this is something really cool. I think everyone will enjoy this. It's just some fun with physics. I have made full houses before though, just so you know. Alright. That's a TV. Let's put it like that. And this can stay as it is. And this plant pot. This is going to be such a mess. It's going to be great. Plant pot. And then this can come up like that. And the controller. Yeah, that'll work. TV remote. Alright, so now, if I do all of these global, you'll see them. This is going to be really stupid. Alright, and then we go up. Look at that. Alright, I am going to need to put a cube in here, just to contain it from blowing up. I'll turn off the mesh right there. This is gonna look cool. I promise. Unless it crashes. Don't crash. Don't crash. Come. Come. Why is it lagging? What's happening here? Oh no. What's happening? Alright, I'm just gonna hope it works. Right? I don't know what's going on, but my thing's crashing right now. Oh, Jesus, this is gold. Oh, I hope it works. I'm going to quickly save it. I think it's because I've got, we're going to call it Bill's room. And just to emphasize this, Bill, your entire room, oh, what was the channel? Late Night Reviews. I think is it one word? I think it's one, Bill Thorpe. Late Night Reviews. You'll definitely find it. Thorpe, Thorpe, and Bill, Bill. Late Night Reviews. Definitely check him out because it's insane. Like the amount of work that he puts into it, it's insane. All right, let's just check if this works. No. Yep. There we go. Yay. Well, I wanted to contain it, but the freaking thing wouldn't work. I'm gonna try again, but I might have to quit this just because one word, Late Night Reviews. There you go. Check him out on YouTube if you're watching this right now. Anyone in my stream? He's an awesome YouTuber that does game reviews unlike any you've seen. Honestly, not one word. There you go. Late Night Reviews, not one word. So I've got, you can't see it below and you can't see it anywhere else, but he's talking to me on Facebook, and for some reason it doesn't allow Facebook to appear on the bottom, which is a real pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to quit this just because it's really killing my computer, because I've got a whole bunch of, I've got the streaming stuff going and I've got the other stuff. But there you go. I'll make a thing for you, Bill. I'll make a full intro for you. Oh, come on. There we go. Back to what I was doing. Now I'm working I'm working on the Iron Harvest's PZM-11, which is this guy right here. He's a real big mech. And yeah, in the last stream we made the torso, and in this stream I'm working on the arms, and hopefully we'll get it done by today. And I'll be printing it tonight. It'll probably take a good 20 hours, to be honest. But we'll get it printed up, and then I'll paint it up in another stream, and then I'll have the video done, and we can watch it all together. Now I want to have more animated segments, and I was thinking I can just ask everyone here, did everyone see the animated segment of the battlesuit? If so, what did you think of it? Was it good? Was it worth, like, is it worth investing more time into some cooler little animations, or should I just meh? Late night reviews. There you go. Follow him. He's in the chat. go to that comment that just came up. Go check him out. Seriously, he's like underrated as hell. So yeah, my animations. I'd love to do some more for these characters. I think I might do it like that. I was just thinking, how am I going to animate it, and I just figured it out. But yeah. I think so. Yes, do more. Yeah? Do more. This channel is massively underrated. He's talking about his own channel, just so you know. No, seriously, like, I really, if I lived in England, I'd be working with you, Bill, 100%. Like, I don't even care, even if I was just helping you with your channel alone, like, oh, yeah. Subbed, cool stuff. I'm checking your vids, bro. Respect for patience working with cardboard like that. It's insane, the amount of stuff that he goes, like, when I first watched one of the videos and he wasn't showing behind the scenes stuff, he was just doing it as it is. He actually goes in and freaking, like, I'm gonna change the angle here. He'll go in and record the actual thing with the green screen behind it, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, so if the image is this glue stick, yeah, he would actually record that and then move it like this, and then record that and then move it like that, and, like, I mean, this is a 3D object, he works with, like, cardboard, but, you know, and then he flips. Oh my god, it's too much, man. I don't know how you do it, because I've been working with like digital animating software, which is basically cheating, because it's already, like, to animate something, like, to make this move right now, all I have to do is this, and it'll move, like, bam, now it's animated. Look at that animation. That's how easy it is for me. But oh man, stop motion, like, the way you've done it, insane. Insane. My channel. On the animations, I can only assume that mess took a lot of time in proportion to how short it was. I have no sense for animation. It took a while, but in the grand scheme, like, compared to making the model itself, compared to printing the model, compared to, like, while it's printing, I can animate it, if that makes sense, because it'll take 20 hours, and I think the animation will probably take a couple hours. Honestly, it doesn't take that long, and I don't know. That's why I printed it while those things were printing. I decided to make a little animation, and I thought, hey, it looks cool. It looks cool. Well, thanks, man. Love ya. Yeah, man. No, you seriously, underrated. Absolutely underrated. The amount of skill to make things like this baffles me. Yeah, I mean, it's just time. It's just time. Like, you know how you make your cardboard cutouts and stuff? Some people can't cut with scissors, just to emphasize that. Some people can't do it. But the more time you put into, you know, building your skill, that's all it takes. That's all it is. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm looking at with this hand here. Seriously, it's a bit of a weird looking model. But yeah, it's all good fun, isn't it? It's got like a piston thing going down. I really regret rotating this now. Oh, look at that. That's this piece here. I can fix that. Yeah. Thanks for popping over onto YouTube. Makes me look a little less crazy. Oops. shit, no. Oh, that's what that was there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so this model, I think it'll take around 20 hours. 20 plus hours. I mean, I could test it right now, chuck it into Cura, and see how long it'll take without the arms. And I think I'll print the arms separately as well, just so people can position them how they want. Or they'll be able to rotate them, kind of like the battle suits. This thing's getting in the way. It's really annoying me. I still have to put all the bolts on. Ugh. Alright, there we go. What am I looking at? Like, what the hell is this? Is it like a pressurized tank? It's meant to be a pressurized tank that shoots air, I think. But I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, really. Like, is it round? I think it's round. Let's do our best to make sense of what we're looking at. It's a big thing, that's for sure. Oh man, I don't know what I'm looking at, honestly. It's okay, it is round. Look at that. That's a way better picture to be basing this off. Alright. Barrel, flamethrower. It looks like a nozzle at the front. Well, this is what it looks like at the front now. Yeah, I'll bring this up a bit. So, yeah, it's a... I honestly, when I've played the game, I don't understand what I'm looking at here. Because this looks like it does nothing. It looks like it's supposed to be a thing, like something that would walk like that, you know, and then move, and then, but it doesn't. It moves forward and then shoots back, and then it shoots out air, and then it instant kills someone. And is it supposed to be this? I really don't know how this weapon works. I got no idea. It's just like a mystery gun. Better sleep. Yeah, definitely. It's 4 a.m. What are you doing? Get some sleep. What's the time where you are, Macabre? Take care now. Yeah, definitely, man. Looking forward to seeing your videos. Your latest projects. Oh, I got an air tank here. That'll save time. Almost midnight. Oh, that's not too bad. I've had people from like all over. People joining at like 4 a.m. HD Bacon, yes, thank you. So Bacon was Bacon Master. For anyone that's been watching for the whole stream, and I was talking to Bacon Master, and he wasn't in the damn chat below. He existed. Take care, LNR. Look forward to your latest cardboard arena shooter shenanigans. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to somehow working with him. We've been trying to work together for a while, but it's just so difficult being so far apart, you know. Stop lying. Yeah, no, HD Bacon is not the same person that I was just talking about. How do I do this? Oh, I know. I'll cheat. That'll work. Boop, boop. I'll do it like that. Two very different people. Yeah. Now, HD Bacon, on the other hand, is don't go and sub to him because you'll get banned from YouTube. Could you imagine? It's not too far-fetched though, is it? the hell is that? Weird looking air tanks. See, my biggest concern with this model is, you see those air tanks right there, which you can't see. These ones right here. See if I can zoom in a little bit further. Those air tanks right there are clearly like hexagons or rectangles, whatever the hell shape that is. Octagon. It's a six-sided. What's six-sided shape? It's a whatever that shape. But I don't know if that's supposed to be a cylinder, and it's that shape because the game can't make it a cylinder because it's just too many polys. I don't know. So I checked out that channel that's effed in a good way. F. I swear in my videos, and the government hates me. Yeah, it's pretty true. Yeah, but I don't know if those are cylinders. I think they would be. But I've already dedicated this one right here to being a rectangle because it looked like a rectangle. Rectangle, yeah, rectangle. God, I hate those shapes. The more sides they have. What shape would this be? I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, Bill Thorpe, oh my god, the amount of work that he puts in, it's insane, right? Like, sometimes I'm like, why didn't you just animate it like this? Like, you've already got the image, just animate it. And then I'm like, oh, well, still looks as good. It's just so much work. So much work. I think it's just because I'm, like, when I do stop motion animation, I never thought you could do stop motion animation with, like, images, still images. Oh, obviously stop motion, but still images, cardboard cutout, and then, like, another cardboard cutout of a different shape and another cardboard cutout of a different shape. I'm like, well, if you've got the image on file, I would just animate them on the computer. I don't know. I love the way he does it. Just extra detail, extra work. And it pays off. I mean, it looks amazing. I'm still talking about him, and he's not even here. Now, my plan is to share this with the Iron Harvest Facebook group, because I've shared my stuff before and they really loved it. Like, they loved it to the point where they gave me a free copy of the game, but I haven't heard from them since. And they've been sharing other people's work and stuff, and I think they've forgotten that I exist, which sucks. So hopefully I can get their attention again and they like this model enough to share it around, because sharing is caring. I can only hope. I might just dupe that cylinder there, or not. It's already there. So how's everyone doing? I hate it when the chat goes quiet and or they talk and I'm like too focused and I don't respond. So how's everyone doing? I kind of want to know what my percentage of people is with 3D printers and without. Like, I've got so many questions for the crowd, but I can't. I've been wanting to post like YouTubers get the opportunity to post like little tallies or little questions. What are they called? You know, that you can vote on, the little options where you can vote on stuff, but you can't until you reach a certain amount of subscribers and views. And I'm like, oh really, I can't friggin' use something that would be really helpful. because I would be using it and asking people what they want next and what they enjoy most in my videos and stuff, and I can't do it. Oh yeah, YouTube apparently bans or does something now with curse words, so people beep out their stuff. But I've not been hit. Yeah, no, I don't swear. I just don't bother swearing. Sometimes it lets slip by accident, but busy times. You're a busy bee. Sorry. I really wish I could use that system, because it would help me so much. And as soon as I have it, I'm going to be using it quite a lot, just because I want to know what people want. I've seen people use it so stupidly as well. Like, people who have it, they just like ask really dumb questions, like not even questions. Yeah, I don't know. It's a shame, because it's a really useful tool, and I can't use it. Is that too little amount of spikes? It might be a little too less. I cursed like a sailor. I'd never survive as a content creator. Yeah, no, I used to swear a bit, but I kind of like flipped. Like, I had an old channel, and I used to do the edgy kind of stuff, so a lot of swearing and whatnot, and that didn't last long because YouTube didn't like it. So I changed my tone entirely, and now I'm not even the same person. Busy times for the new Mordhau game, really. Busy times. YouTube keeps restricting the hell out of content and speech for the sake of advertisers. Yeah, they do. It makes sense, but from their original point, it completely like goes against everything that they started with. But it makes sense to a degree. Free speech is basically crippled here at the moment. Busy times and the new Mordhau. Yeah, I've watched Mordhau, the game. I've watched a lot of gameplay. It's just medieval. What are they called? What's that damn game type called that everyone's playing? Medieval Fortnite. We'll just stick with that. Am I right? Medieval Fortnite without the base building or the guns. It actually looks like fun. I would play it. I've got some plans to make some models from games, other games that aren't Iron Harvest. Like, I was thinking of doing something with the new Crash Bandicoot Team Racer, because I was a huge fan of Crash Bandicoot when I was a little kid. I thought I could make some of the races from that. I don't know, something different. What do you reckon? Should have got YouTube famous years ago. Then we'd all be okay. I think YouTube is a very interesting kind of place. Like, if you said that you were sorry, just got a bit of a cough. I remember back in probably like 2006 or something, if you said you played Xbox, you were a nerd. Just straight up, you were a nerd. I mean, if you were a content creator back then, you were like extreme nerd and a loser. That's how it was in my school anyway, I think. And now it's like uncool not to be a gamer, and it's a real weird reality that we're in because it's just flipped on its head. I don't know, whoever managed to change people's minds about the perspective of gamers and stuff. Good on ya. It took enough time, but it's the same now with like YouTube creators. They're like, everyone's a damn YouTube creator. Anyone can be a YouTube creator. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Looks like this thing has weird shapes going on. Oh. So with 3D printing, do you have to worry about poly count, or is it like CGI? But will it take longer to print, I assume? Ha ha ha, it happened to me. Okay. So in regards to 3D printing, with compared to like games, it really doesn't matter how many polys you have. In fact, the higher the poly, obviously the more detailed it would be. But you're exactly right, it does take longer. Just to just to calculate, I think it takes the engine that turns it into a 3D printable model takes into account all the polys and where they are and everything. So the more there is, the longer it takes to render, more or less. But yeah, like a cube would take a couple minutes, like to render, but to print it would take the same amount of time as a box that is really high poly with like wood grain and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's a damn good question. That's the first time anyone's ever asked that. I don't think anyone realizes how game development and 3D printing are like this. I feel like I'm the only person that's jumped on board the train, coming off being a game developer into doing 3D printing. It's a weird little thing. I was thinking it would help. It's no longer uncool to be nerdy, but it's sometimes cool to be fake. Nerd gamer GG. What do you mean by fake? You mean like people who stream just all the time, and they wear scantily clothing? Let's get this front thing done. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, you know, there's a system there, and the system is tailored for, I'd say, guys, predominantly. Guys, I think it's just, it sounds like, I think a lot of people whinge and complain it's like sexist and stuff to say that gaming is predominantly men, but like it is. It's stupid to say it's not, because you know the market has always been heavily swayed to appeal to guys, because guys play a lot of games, and like you'd see a lot of like stuff where guys play games all the time, so it makes sense that, you know, people are going to take advantage of the guys. You know, it's not like anything new. But yeah, there's girl gamers as well. Just not to completely cut off my, I think I got 1% of my audience is female. So I heavily doubt that they're watching right now. You're more than welcome to chime in any time with your opinion. I'm gonna start wearing bras. The ones that have 1% interest, because yeah. It was worse when they claimed women had finally made it into the dev teams and community, whatever. They forgot many female devs. Yeah, I know, there was heaps of female devs beforehand. I don't know. Let's try to stay non-political. Let's not get into that realm, just because it's just no point. It is what it is right now. And if, you know, we're not going to make any difference by talking about it. Honestly, it's really going to get nowhere. Like, yeah, you got your opinion. That's it. No one cares about it. It's not going to change anything. I think it's awesome that people can play games now and not be, you know, bullied, even though people get bullied online. Yeah, exactly. You argue with an idiot and you sink to their level, right? I don't think this is going to print very well. This is such a weird looking model. So we got like, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Goes like that though. I think. It does look like it goes like that. I thought you were counting my comments then. Oh. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can scroll up. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 in a row. Good on ya. I think that's what it looks like. Does that look right to you? I mean, you can see that model there. I should get a badge soon for being a fan. Can you, is that a thing? I think that's Facebook. Is there badges? I would love to be able to hand out badges. That'd be great. Get more of an active like community. That would be so awesome. Like little clans and stuff, or like Discord servers how you can actually like promote people depending on which kind of server you're in. YouTube will get it one day. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm gonna be really cool. Oh, that's a different one. Let's just bring that there and scale it down. I'm really looking forward to this model being done, purely so I can see people paint it up themselves. I think that's probably the best thing out of all of this. Like, making the videos and stuff is fun. I don't really get anything out of it, really. Like, I'm not making money or anything from it. But when I get to see people's work that's based on my work, that's, like, amazing. I can't express how awesome it is. Coming from, like, game development, where you're more or less silent for the whole time, and when people get to play your game, then it's awesome, but then it's like, you're back to silence again. Whereas in this, I'm expressing, I'm showing you what I'm working on as I'm working on it, and then I get to print it, and then everyone gets to print it, and everyone gets to do what they want with it. And that's probably the best thing that I've ever experienced in working on 3D models in general. It's just awesome. I think so anyways. If a few people do it, then everyone else has to do it. That's the way systems go, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, does that look like that? I realized it was off screen. I think it might be a bit too big. I might have to scale it down. I'll scale this down a bit. some people just poop on you because they don't have a clue what happened during development. Yeah, that's a thing as well, isn't it? When you make a game, people don't realize how much damn time goes into making the game. And they're just like, even if it's like a beta, I was reading something, recently where it said, or was it a video? It said, like, betas no longer, people don't want betas to be betas. Does that make sense? Like, people don't understand the purpose of betas. And, like, when a beta actually feels and looks like a beta, the game, when it's, like, pre-released, people complain. And they're like, it doesn't work properly, and like, it looks like crap and stuff. It's a beta. Do you understand what a beta is? I don't know, man. I think some people are a little bit spoiled on the amount of quality in games all the time, and they expect a bit too much. They expect a bit too much. I think I'm gonna high this up. Make it square. I don't think it's that many. I think it's pretty close. All I have to do is duplicate it over. Once I get this one arm done, it's basically done, which is awesome. But yeah, now I've got to do that back piece. See here, it's definitely meant to be a cylinder. 100% supposed to be a cylinder. Whatever. Yeah, but that being said, AAA studios release the game-breaking stuff. Even some recent breaking PS4s. Well, but that being said, they also don't understand the stress and stuff they are under. Yeah, definitely. Game developers have it hard. Really hard. Because they have to make it perfect. Day one. And like a lot of studios, AAA studios, are taking advantage of the early access craze. Like, it's a bad idea to release a game that's not 100% and actually release it for sale. That's insane. That's just like, that's criminal. I personally think it's criminal. It's advertising something and releasing something completely different. It's not right. It's not fair. Taking advantage of people's goodwill. But that's what happens when you have these big companies, you know, controlling everything. They look at the numbers. Will people buy it? Yes, they will. Therefore, doesn't really matter. Are we gonna screw up the entire gaming industry? Doesn't matter. That's not even a question to them. Yeah. I think it's because people don't think that gaming is a nerdy thing anymore. They've made it a very, very normal thing to be a gamer. Whereas if it was still the audience back from like 2006, where it was tailored entirely for the consumer, games wouldn't be so unpolished on release. You only notice, like, once they started making millions, billions of dollars on games, they started to change. It's a sad, sad world. Fortunately, we get games like this one right here, Iron Harvest, which is completely different. Like, it's crowdfunded, and it's made by people from the AAA industry, but they aren't looking to rot people. They're looking to make a game that people actually want, which is cool. But then again, this is the same industry, because of games like this, you end up with unfinished games. Like, you can buy this game right now, and it's not finished. It's in like pre-alpha, and then you get the AAA games that are like, well, we'll do the same thing, but just, you know, less. I don't think there's anything wrong with releasing games that aren't finished. Just don't sell them as finished games. Where did I miss? and they're working for a company not because they want to. It shows in the end with bugs, etc. Yeah, haha, or even being able to make money off it. Free to play, yeah. It's a messy industry. It's a messy industry. Dog eat dog. I think I've got to reduce the size of that. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at the back here. It's such a messy model. Okay. What shape is that? Are there any games that you're looking forward to? Anyone? Anyone that's watching right now? What's something that you're looking forward to? It can be AAA, it can be indie. I'm looking forward to Iron Harvest coming out. I've already got the demo, and it's pretty awesome where it is just at the moment. Nope. He's just not looking forward to anything. Oh, that's sad. Wanting MK11. Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that's cool. They at Mortal Kombat 11. You think they'd be further? And few other games. Nothing grabs me just yet. What about the nostalgia craze? Recreating, like example, freaking Crash Bandicoot and all that stuff. I'm not sure if it's even a craze, because if you look at it, Mario's still going. Mario, of all things, is still going. Is that running off nostalgia? I don't think so. It's building up a new audience entirely. Have they recreated Mario? I think that might be the difference. Have they, like, remade the first Mario? I don't know. My wallet says no. Yeah. You know what I am looking forward to, nostalgia train-wise? That Earthworm Jim, I think you posted it on that group, Earthworm Jim. He's just a cool-looking character in general. What was it? Medieval with the guy with the skull head. I've forgotten his name. Oh, John posted it. Yeah, do you know what Medieval is, that game? That's an old one right there. I'm actually surprised that it's being remade, to be honest. Hang on one second. Okie doke, I'm back. Sorry. Yes, I never played it, but know of it. That was Medieval. It was not easy. It was not an easy game. It wasn't very great looking either. Like, it hasn't aged well at all. But I think it was. I think it's cool. Like, I'm really not sure how many people are gonna know about it at all. It's an extremely nostalgic game. Like, it's for a very small crowd. Is like in today's gaming industry. Same with Earthworm Jim. Like, the only people that are gonna know Earthworm Jim are people that played Earthworm Jim. Or just the old school 90s gamers, yeah. Definitely. Whoa! Calm down. Why would that even come up? That was loud. That's loud, I'm sorry. Alright. I don't know how close I am to being finished here. I know I gotta put all the bolts and rivets in, which will not take a crazy amount of time, but I'm pretty happy with where it's sitting at the moment. Oh, look at that. There's like a thing inside that thing. Oh, well. I'm just going to make it as I see it. Alright, so I think I'm going to start doing the rivets. Just because it's going to take 200 years to do. And I might have to add some more details in here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to add some details in here. Well, we're pretty close. Pretty close to being done. This arm, I think, might have to sink in a little bit more. Oh, the back! The back, of course. Look how much shite there is in the back there. Yep. I'm not close to finished at all. Dang it. Dang it. I'm gonna have to do this as well. There we go. What? I just noticed that the top doesn't look like how I've done it. It's got like a gap in here. Oh, I never had a console until 2003, but I knew of Crash, Gex, Croc. Gex, I think, might be getting a redone. Croc, I would love to see a remix. Well, funny enough, remember that Cherub character I made years ago, based off that Messiah game. The guy that designed slash helped slash made slash helped with the game also was the one to make Earthworm Jim. Oh, cool! I did not know that. David Perry. That's awesome. See, I don't know developers and stuff like that. Oh, shite. Oh yeah, I don't know developer names. But back then it was like really common for a single person's name to be popularized, wasn't it? As opposed to EA Games. They ended up getting bought out by those kind of companies in the end. I'm going to try to fix this, but I probably am going to screw up. So if we get rid of these, can we? Yes. That'll do. But if I do more animations, I think I loved Croc. Yeah, I loved Croc as well. If I do more animations, I was thinking about putting them on, believe it or not, Newgrounds. Because they're animations. I thought, well, it makes sense. Why not? I have not used Newgrounds in such a long time. And I was on there the other day, just looking at that, and yeah, I think I will. Might get some newer audience members, potential audience. Yeah, I don't know. It's an idea. But I've got, like, I'm actually writing up scripts for animations. But yeah, they're a long way off. I made something years ago, got blamed. Oh, it was crap. Oh, what, you made a croc? Or an animation? Legend of the Gobbos. That's looking better. It was my first attempt in Flash. I hadn't... Oh, you made an animation. I hadn't looked in how to do it. I just guessed and winged it, so it was all wrong and not smooth. Yeah. I've got some animations on there. I could probably show you. I don't know, did I ever show you that? My animations on Newgrounds? They're pretty, great. I'd say they're perfect. I think I spelled that wrong. That's it. That's the one. Here. Can you access that? Did that get to you? I only uploaded once or twice. All got blamed, never attempted again. Yeah. It's fun screwing up. Oh god, this is a serious amount of pipe works and stuff. Oh, this is like the equal size right here. Equal size. Scale that up. That's meant to be a lot bigger. Yeah, I showed you that. Yeah. Did you see the other videos on there? They're old. That's all I'll say. This is such a weird shape back here. I don't think I'm gonna match that shape. Unless I do this. That works. Yeah, that works. That'll work. There we go. I think that'll work. Yeah, that looks good. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna freeze that, and then there we go. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this animation-wise. What do you reckon? Are you still there? Bacon? Bacon? Are you still there? I don't know. I gotta make that weird spike helmet top thing as well. Which actually looks like it goes into the core. It's a weird looking design. Let's see if I can do this. Goes like that, all the way in. Doesn't help that there's a damn logo right there. I don't think I'm gonna see what's on behind that. I'm gonna make this tube, red tube. Looks like a pressurized boiler of some sort. It's definitely a boiler. I'll keep it over here just for the other ones. Probably goes all the way to the top, I can't tell. So another 3D printer question. Can you color the model in the computer? Or is it just flat gray box color? So the material that I use is, see if I got a roll. So this is a spare roll right here, and that's the plastic. It's just grey, but I'm pretty sure they have a printer that can print like the actual color of the model itself with like the textures and everything. But I honestly I don't know where that is, like what kind of printer that is, or how to use it or anything. I got no idea. But I know it exists because they had one at school, at the school that we went to. And yeah, I don't know. They didn't show it to us or anything. We just saw one of the models that someone had printed. So I'm just assuming that it exists. But I don't know how well the detail comes out on it either. Go steal it. Yeah. I'll be right. Oh, crud. I do want to get a resin printer. I had some people yesterday come past the stream, and they showed me the prints that they did of my models with a resin printer, and the detail was insanely good. Like, ridiculously good. So I think I might start saving up for a resin printer. That's That's why no more incubator. They used all their monies on a fake. Well, they had the printer in first year, so I don't know. Let's not name names in this stream, if you can, please. Try to stay as anonymous as possible. Alright, but yeah, you can definitely print textures. I just don't have the printer that does that. The hell is this music? Would be like 10,000s. Yep, probably. Back then, definitely. I actually would be willing to bet that's how much it would cost. Considering that was... how many years ago? Be about 8 years ago now. Jesus. Well, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. That's ages ago. And 3D printing has only recently got cheap, like cheap enough to afford. Like anyone can afford it really now. Like my printer costs $200. $200. That's it. I don't think these pipes are going to look as good as they do in the game. Can't be that long, can it? Oh yes, I misunderstood. Oh nice. I was wondering if you had to spend $1,000 or like cheap ones would blow up after a few uses. Well, the older ones, like I'm using an Ender 3, so the ones before that were definitely cheap. Ones that were like $200 a couple years ago, I would not have recommended at all. Just because I think they could have burnt your house down, really. There we go. I wonder if it could be cheaper to print a 3D printer better than the printer that printed them off. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. I have seen people print almost all the components for a printer, like all the gears and everything to and it didn't it didn't look like a very good functional printer, but you could definitely, like, you can print parts for it, but you'd still need to get all the electronics and stuff working. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to see a printer, like a fully printed 3D printer. That'd be kind of cool, like crazy cool. But yeah, everyone that talks about 3D printing, they're like, 3D printers can just print their own components. Why wouldn't you just print your own printer once you got a printer? And it's like, it's not that easy. It's just not that easy. Some freak of nature will have done it, or can. Freak of nature? What do you mean? Are you implying nerds are freaks of nature? Oh, shite. Some guy made his own tablet. Like, he went to China and bought all the parts and put it together. It was cool to watch. Yeah, it would be. I reckon that'd be impressive. I think when anyone takes anything into their own hands and says, you know what, I'm just gonna make my own, I think that's always cool to see. I'm always commending people that go out of their way to create their own thing, even if it's much worse than the original thing. Made the boards and such and soldered things together, etc. Yeah, that'd be cool to watch. Was it any good? He did cheat a bit, kinda. He used the company that made the boards to do it. He designed the board though, and they print/make it, so not cheating, but yeah. Right. So he bought it from the actual company that produces it. Yeah, no, I get ya. Well, you do need to buy some stuff to make things work. It's like going to JCar to make a drone. You could buy all the parts, but you're still going to need to, you know, get some official things. I actually wouldn't mind doing some like remote control stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Just 1 second. Whoa. Alright, sorry, I am back. What were we talking about? Oh, the guy that makes his own stuff. Yeah, that's cool. I think, I commend, like, because I'm doing, like, Warhammer stuff, I really love seeing people make their own things from scratch. I think I prefer that more to, like, technology and whatnot. Alright, now this is pretty much ready to go in. I hope. Let's see. Pipe that sits in front of the other pipe, but behind that pipe. Yeah, I really like seeing people make their own models. Always have. Yeah. Ha ha. So many pipes in this. I think I will, when this is ready to print, I'm just going to, I'll show you how I put it in the program if you want, with Cura, and then I will let it print and just let it print, and I'll animate it in my own off-screen. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the animation. That's why I wanted to ask people what would be a cool little animation segment. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying that to now. Lol, the yeah, haha part. That's some good English right there, no problem. I forgot what I was saying that to now. Lolly, the yeah, haha part. Oh, to the yeah, haha part. Right, I get it now. Yeah, alright, right. Sorry, I bullied you. Alright, I'm gonna try and cheat this into being that top weird piece. It's like a little skull on it. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, I've still got to do this bit here. Let's do this now, the coil. So I just want to make it look like there's wires on this. So I'm just going to make a wiry looking thing. It's going to be hundreds of this. That's it, and I might make like one crossover. That looks like wires, right? That's cool. I like it. That's all that matters. You seen those player of the game matches in Overwatch? Could do something. Oh yeah, that's an idea. That's actually a cool idea. For the animation thing you were asking about, I forgot the actual name, but it's more or less for MVP match. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's like the coolest kill, right? That's a cool idea. Like a yeah. Oh, I've forgotten the name of it as well. It's like the yeah. No. You're on point. I reckon that's a good idea. I actually like that idea a lot. Because then it's like, it's focused on a single character. And them doing like a little cool action. I might, well, it's going to be all third person. I might just make it so it looks like he's fighting someone, but there isn't actually someone to fight. That makes sense. So he's shooting at nothing, but he's doing like cool moves and stuff. It's been a while since I played, but yeah, that's the first thought that came to mind, yeah. There's a few robot characters too. Well, I won't, I don't think I'll copy it entirely from that. But definitely a good idea. I think I'm gonna do it like that. I think I'm gonna do a I'm thinking in my head how it's gonna look and everything. I think that's actually a really good idea. No, you have to, or I'll unsubscribe from PewDiePie. This doesn't bother me. It does. Just not using that, it bothers me attitude. Yeah, that's definitely right. That doesn't bother me. I think that's a bit too big. There we go. That looks cool. See if we can bring that down so it prints better. That's another thing as well, like taking into consideration printing wise, how things print is one of the biggest learning curves I've had in printing. And it's basically the way a printer works, and I'll just do a real quick representation of a printer just to explain something. This is the printer's nozzle, like that. And this is the whatever, the machine part. That's kind of like what it looks like. So it's got a fan and all that kind of crap. So the way a printer works is it can only print, so if this is the platform that it's printing on, it can only print layer by layer, right? So if I do something that looks like this is going to be weird. So this is the base that it's printing on. If I was to print something that's like this, that would be fine, right? Because it's got a print layer. So it would work like, you know, that. It would be printing, printing, printing. But then if there's something like this, like that, when it's down on this point printing, down here, it's going to print in thin air like this. So that was something that I learnt, because it's going to print on nothing, and then it's going to try and go over here, and it's not going to print. Like, it'll just break. Do you like my little printer that I made? It's the start of 3D printing right there. Making my own 3D printer. But yeah, so if I was to print this as it is, no way would it print. It just 100% wouldn't print. It just would break. It would become like a mess. Like, it might print the feet and like up to here, and then that part there, it wouldn't print. So you need to build, you need support layers, and I can show you what they look like in just a minute once I put this guy together, because I want to have this arm separated. Let's make this one model. How does that look? I do need to put the rivets on, but what was I saying? Oh, I've just forgotten what I was saying. So with a 3D printing process, does it just print straight from Maya, for example? Or does it get spat out a Maya file into another program? If you stick around, I'll show you exactly how it gets done. But it does have to be exported out of Maya. I don't think they'll ever be like designed for that. They're not gonna do that. Let's get some rivets going. It's gonna take a while. Rivets. But yeah, it needs to be put into like a separate program just to print. Oh, what a mess. Let's go back to where you were. Yeah, I screwed it, didn't I? Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Keep saying let's do the rivets, but I just realized that I haven't done the this back piece still. Seems to be some sort of pressure gauge. Alright. Let's do the rivets. I know I'm going to end up coming back and doing other stuff. Very smooth objects. Sorry for 200 character limit. Also, I remember the smooth tool. I remember it wasn't such a good idea for games. CGI didn't matter. And from what you said before, it takes longer to print. But would it be harder for it to print? For like, for more polys, would it be harder? No. Straight up no. You could have a million poly thing and it wouldn't be hard to print. It would just be, yeah, it would just take forever for the file to be saved. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Getting a bit of deja vu happening here. Let's see what I can do. Okay, I want to connect everything except for these. And that, I think. Why wouldn't that connect to that though? That works. No! Oh, why? I'm just gonna delete it. Screw it. Duplicate this one. Just combine fast and a pivot. That's what I want. Now I've got this bit. Oh, that should be attached to that bit. So I'm setting it up to be animated nowadays, because I want to animate it. But in previous models, I didn't even care for it. Let's get this centered. All right. 10-year print job. Well, they're printing houses now, aren't they? Print some assets from CryEngine. I know who would. Oh. Yeah. I mean, you could probably print like some Crysis stuff. It would print. Some people just take assets from games and print them. Like they don't even care. They just whatever. And it works, but it doesn't look good. Not all of them. They're all, because they're designed to be low poly, you know. The higher poly, the better it looks. So the Crysis ones actually would look better. Alright. Now I need to attach these. And I think we can hide this. Are there rivets going along these? Yeah, there is. I'm gonna have to add those little details on the inside there as well. And then we're pretty much ready to add the rivets. We could make mini Crysis map toy thing. Yeah, someone makes the Fortnite maps out of like polymer. They're pretty cool. Not my kind of thing, but the idea that he makes a whole map is pretty cool. It's actually insane when you think about it. Alright, yeah, no, it's like too much work. I just wouldn't bother with it. Oh no, that's supposed to be attached to that. Shit. I'll have to fix that. For now, I'm just going to add rivets, because I'm sick of saying I'm going to add rivets. Alright, one rivet done. I'm just going to save that one, because I hate duplicating a rivet that's on a rotated pivot. Let's try and make it even. Do they even have rivets on the center one? Because the center one's tiny. Nope. I already goofed up. It looks like there's only 5 at the top, so let's just do that one there. So the center one has no rivets. These side ones will, though. Like, I'm trying to get it as close as possible, but it's not gonna be perfect. Where's this go up to? Up there before it starts to rotate. See, I need to do this. I need to do these ones because they're pretty important. Yeah, that looks cool. It's gonna take a while. Rivets. The model looks complete though once you've got rivets on it. Like, it just adds so much more detail. Should I double up on the rivets? Yeah, that looks better. This is just painful, like rotating it and getting them all perfect. It's just a lot of work. The whole thing's a lot of work, what am I saying? make sure I get the rivets in the right spot too. I don't think that little belt thing has any rivets. It's got like a little lip though. That looks cool. This thing also has a little lip. Oh my god, it's so hard to see what I'm doing. Alright. Oops. Sure sign of a messed up model there. That looks alright. What's happening on the stream? Who's still here? I really hate the fact that like I have to stream at maybe like 3 a.m. for people in Europe to have good good time to connect. It's horrible. I've considered it though. I'm considering it. 3 a.m.'s a bit too early though, I think. Oh, this is looking good. Can I just dupe this over? Oh, that's not bad. That worked out pretty well. Maybe not. Oh, no. That's right, yeah. Now I've got holes in there. Pretty close to being done here. that come through? Oh no. I just got a message that I got a new follower on Twitch, but it didn't pop up on my thing. Thanks for following me. I got an email, I should say, yeah, but it didn't pop up on the thing, which is really annoying. All right, there you go. There you go. Cool. And the alert box definitely has to sit over there. Thank you very much. How do I pronounce your name? Lear Madbag. Lear Madbag. Lear Madbag. Yeah, thanks for the follow. I've been a bit quiet because I've been really focusing at the moment, but you're more than welcome to join the chat anytime. We're just adding in the rivets, the final bits of the model, and then I'm going to chuck it into the 3D printing, the 3D printer, and start printing it. And then in the next stream, I'll be painting him up. If it prints properly, that's always the case. Let's check the back. Pretty sure we can't see where rivets are at all on this. We should make sure that I have the same 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already screwed. Whoa! Scared me. Oh, you're hosting my stream. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Oh man, that got my heart running. It's so loud. Whew. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh man, I swear. Oh, I gotta change the sounds. I've got these sounds here, which I really like. Please work.
Good minions, more!
Yeah. I think I gotta turn my volume down because that's too scary for me. If you ask me. Yeah, you got scared too. Proper jump scares right there. Let's just get this across. This is pretty much ready to go. I might just rotate them a little bit like that. Yeah. I'll rotate all of them just a tiny bit. And push these ones in a bit. That's that. That's that. I can tell you right now. The mech in this game is so cool. I think so too. He's really, really, really awesome looking. Although, can you answer me this question, or riddle me this? What the heck are his guns? Like, I understand they're supposed to be air pressure, but what is it shooting? Is it just air, or is it like these little pellets? Because I don't get it. I really don't get it. But I totally agree. It's an awesome looking mech. It's going to be an awesome looking model as well. Alright, now I'm just going to add these little cubes in. I don't know for real. So what message pops up? Whoa, what the heck? YouTube or Twitch? You've been on all of them now. Twitch looks more fun to comment on. But is Twitch popping up? Oh, it is. No, is it? It is. That's awesome. So my when I was streaming previously, Twitch and YouTube, only the YouTube channel was coming up, but now Twitch is coming up also, which is awesome. Need to jump back on FB and have all 3 services. I have this add function for the board game. Oh, I have this add faction for the board game. I have hope is add other faction. I don't understand. I have hope is add other faction. Yeah, I'm not sure. It says 1 person watching, but the channel has, it says 2, but on YouTube it says 1. Yeah, that's, I think, broken. Let me just turn it on and off. Seems to update it. Oh, now it's gone. It's just gone entirely. There it is. For some reason it doesn't update. It's really annoying. Sorry, my writing English is bad. No, that's fine. I was just trying to work it out. So the board game is oh, what was it called? It's not Iron Harvest. It's I've seen it like 100 times. I've just forgotten now. What's the board game called? Board game called? Scythe. Scythe. Yep, that's it. Scythe. Scythe. Yeah. You have hope that they add another faction to Scythe? Is that what you're saying? I haven't actually played the board game, although every time I go into the place that sells it, I'm just like, that's Iron Harvest. Oh, you have hope that they add more models to the thing. Bit of a Twitch question, but when you stream to Twitch, are you able to have the video saved afterwards, or does it stay up? I'm not sure, actually. I've had that, I don't know, is there any other videos on Twitch that I've streamed previously? You haven't played it, but the faction looks cool. Yeah. Have you played Iron Harvest? It says 0 videos. Well, there you go. I guess it doesn't save any of my videos. That's kind of annoying. You have played Iron Harvest? How awesome is it? Yeah, I can't wait for it to be fully released. Alright, I think this is the last of the rivets. And then just going around this arm. Which I've probably got completely wrong. I was wanting to stream on to both YouTube and Twitch off PS4, but seems it's only PC Master Race option. Can you go have? I don't know how to record PS4 videos, but could you have it go to your computer as a full screen and then stream that screen as opposed to streaming directly from the PS4? So pretty much play the game on PS4 and then have it also like the same video and audio go to the PC, like as if you're recording it. No, some restrictions is on. It's annoying, lol. Yeah, you need to get a whole bunch of converters and stuff to record consoles. I always wanted to, but I'm just like, that's too much effort. It's way too much effort. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, that's what I'd have to do, lol. I wish OBS was PS4, otherwise you just stream one and then the other. Using PC for streaming your PS4. Yeah, no, Bacon Master Gaming Channel streams, or wants to stream PS4 on the PC, but he wants to stream it on YouTube and Twitch. But yeah, it's difficult. It doesn't. No one wants him to do that. Oh, look at that! I've just discovered another part of the model. Well, I can stream PS4, but to go off PC via PS4, I need a converter to bypass some restriction check. I forgot now, but it's the same for PS3. Yeah, I wouldn't bother. That's just me. I wouldn't bother to do it. It's way too much effort. Okay, that ring sits above. What a genius. What genius made this model? A little bit smaller, a little bit lower. I know that's not there in the model, but when I print that, that's going to make life a lot easier. And it looks alright. Still looks like the same model. Alright, that's pretty well done. Let's delete that one. Save that one over here. Alright, there was also another thing I was going to do. Probably combine these together. I think we should... Whoa! Why is that like that? So I think I'm going to have to bring it over here. And just clean it up for a second. Mesh, separate, modify, center pivot. Grab this thing over here. And drag it all the way over here. Now we can combine all that. Mesh, combine, modify, center pivot. Make the rotation based on this. Oh, you know what? That shouldn't be connected either. Alright. Separate, modify, center pivot. Grab it all except for the pivot, the piston. And then we go again. Combine, modify, center pivot. Change the pivot location to that little spot there. Make this a separate object. Combine, modify, center pivot. Fun. Making models is fun. There we go. So now this can move on its own. And this can move like this. But we need to change that back. And delete all history. I'm just going to call out what I'm doing because I'm really on a roll here. Alright. Locar. Forearm. Forearm, locar, forearm. Locar. Forearm. Piston. Cool, now we can attach the piston to the forearm, and now this rotates together. Cool. So this thing here needs to be attached to that top thing. Center pivot. We're really close to being done. Really, really close. I'm gonna bring that there. Push it out here. Forward a little bit. There we go. Mesh, combine, modify, center pivot, and then we need to get that localized here. This close. Now these are disconnected. Locar shoulder. Spelt wrong. Shoulder. Locar arm. We'll call this arm. Where's the piston? That's a piston. Locar arm. Piston. Alright, now it's all ready to be done. Locar arm, locar shoulder. I think I can delete all these things here. Polysurface Oh no. Delete by type history. There we go. So now this arm needs to be attached to, or the forearm needs to be attached to the arm and put into position, which was like kind of here, and rotated so it looks correct. That way, when this rotates now, it can rotate, and then if this needs to be moved, it can be moved. This needs to be attached to the piston. Why is it in there? Local arm piston. Shoulder. Local arm can be attached to the shoulder. Piston can be attached to I don't know. We'll attach it to the other piston, and then put it into position. What am I missing? It makes it go. What was that? It makes it not HD from memory. So yeah, not worth it. Just checking your links. There's a link on your Patreon that seems broken. Is it broken? Is that on Twitch? The link? This definitely needs to be scaled back. I can't really do anything about it now. Would it be alright to just bring it straight through like that? I think people would get upset. This bit up. That works. Thingiverse. Osh begosh. Oh shit. Yeah, that's definitely broken. Yeah, that definitely needs to be changed. I'll do it now. Even though I'm right at the end of this. Where is it? It's like in the actual channel, isn't it? So is that the Patreon link that's broken? I'll find out in 2 seconds. Patreon works. Where's that link? I'm confused. Yes, on that page. As in, on Patreon it's broken. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Where the hell is that link? It's probably in my description, post Patreon. Yeah, it's definitely on my description. I'm not sure how to edit. There we go. That should be fixed. And I should probably connect Twitch to this as well, hey? And my Instagram. Why have I not? Let's just do it now. And I shall connect Twitch. There we go. Everything's now connected. Save changes. Can you like refresh it and let me know if it works? If you're into miniatures, prop making, yeah, that's where it was. Yeah. Can you just double check if it's fixed? Just for me, please. Alright. Fixed. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. So if I do this... that's piston fixed, right? So I just push that down. That's cool, right? Oh god. It's cool, but it's broken. Look at that. How did that happen? Let's try and fix that. Alright, I think we're ready to chuck it into the program. Just want to make sure that is that arm sitting a bit too far out? I think it is. I think it is sitting a bit too far out, to be honest. Let's try and fix it. There we go. That's better. This is pretty crazy. Very close to being done. Flame God of Skyrim. Hey mate, how's it going? A bit amped up and then let it down. I'm doing good. How are you? I don't know why my viewer count is not updating. Really not cool. Flame God of Skyrim. That's how it should be pronounced. Needs real emphasis. Alright. Now the legs are 100% done. I can just kind of move these out of the way while I put everything together. Alright! Whoa! Heart attack. Alright! Thanks for following me. I missed the name. Sorry. Get bent down under. Nice. Thanks for the follow. We are seconds from being done, or I might just add a couple more rivets on the top. It looks a bit boring up there. Why aren't you deselecting? Oh, I gotta add the tubes. There's like one more cylinder at the back that I have to make. Won't take long. Just gotta find the image of the back. You see what I'm working with here. Oh shit, there's all the rivets on the back of that thing as well. Alright, that's fine. I might just use this one. Oh, it's too late. It's alright. Alright, there we go. A couple rivets and we should be good. The Night Valiant is going pretty good. How close is it really to looking like a knight, right? It kind of makes me want to work on one. I definitely do want to work on one, but this makes me want to work on one even more. Because I can't see under here, I'm just going to make it more supportive for like the 3D printer to actually successfully print this model. because it needs some love under here. All right. That should assist with the print. Center pivot. Should I add the pipes in? Oh, look at that. I forgot this as well. How silly. I think I rushed ahead a bit. Got to be excited. Alright. So, I've got this, some rivets I needed for the back. And please call out if you see anything that's not complete, because I'm kind of speed doing this. So if you see anything that looks like missing something, or if you know anything about the model, and I don't know, just leave a message. Otherwise I'll probably forget it, and then when I print it I'll be like, oh look, I forgot that. And I'll be really annoyed with myself. Alright. We're pretty close. Pretty damn close. Every 20 seconds. Whoa, what happened? How many rivets are there? Like 5? I might be able to like put a hole here. Yeah, I'll do that. I actually really want to work on some Space Marine-y stuff, or like the Empire, or Emperor, not Emperor. What would you call it? Like the Gothic architecture of the of that era. The Gothic architecture of that era. That's the like the the cathedrals and stuff, the stuff you'd see on a Space Hulk. I'd really love to work on some of that stuff. Bit. I feel like there's something missing here. I might just add another tube in. Where's the tubes? Where's my tubes? Where'd they all go? Over here. I'm gonna do something that I shouldn't do, but it'll look good when it's done. I shouldn't do this just because it won't like it when it prints. That's a pipe done. Looks like there's a little square at the bottom. I'm going to bother with that. There's definitely rivets on that. Rivets are annoying. They look great, but goddamn, they're annoying. Yeah, I was thinking doing like a Space Hulk terrain thing would be really cool. Like the corridors and stuff. I don't know. I guess I'll see how difficult it is to do. Or how much people want it, really. Because I don't want to waste my time on something that no one's really interested in. That would hurt. That would hurt my feelings. Alright. This is so painful. Someone talk to me. What's happening? What's everyone up to at the moment? There's no rivets on that. There is on the top one. What are people up to at the moment? Setting up my Twitch channel. Have you not already done it? Obviously not, but needs updating. Yeah, I had to set this whole one up again. That took ages. It took like a good afternoon. Lumedberg? Is that a... It kind of looks like a devil from here. Alright. Alright. Do you think we're done? I think we're pretty close. Pretty close. Close, I'd be willing to see how it looks when it's all put together. Alright, now let's hide all this crap. This guy can hide over here. Look at all the lighting I have. Why do I have so much lighting? Not necessary. Look at that. So close to being done. Oh my god, I hate coughing. Hate it. I'm just gonna mute. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Nothing like a good old cough. Seems my YouTube posts do go on my HD Bacon Twitter. Don't or do anymore. So I'm gonna look into that. Oh shite! No way. Did I actually? Did I really just do that? Ah. Please, please, please be fixed. Thank God. I just parented the arm to everything. So all that work, like putting it into movable positions and stuff, became quite pointless. Alright, let's delete all that crap. Now I can do it again. With this rivet gone. That scared me. Because if I did it too long, all my undos would have been pointless. Alright, here we go. Now I'm going to assemble him. It's the noise it makes when it goes together. What do we reckon? What do we reckon, hey? Should we see, I'm gonna print these arms separately, just so I can pose them. But I will pose it now just to see what it looks like and how long it would print. There we go. I goofed up. I designed this so you can like rotate it like this, and then if you need to rotate it out, you rotate it there, so it's like kind of more real. And then this can rotate down. How the hell does this thing balance, man? Alright, I stream to Twitch too. Oh, what do you stream? Gameplay or fill in the blank? Alright, let's shoot a print with a base. Yeah, I'm gonna print it with a base. They print so much better with bases. And I don't know why I didn't print them with bases originally. I need to find the model of the base. I suspect it's gonna be a big base. Let's find out. So we've got the... That's probably too big. Let's find out. Oh, it was right there. What a stupid me. Is that too big? I feel like that's an appropriate size. So that is actually this big right here. That's that scale. This was the original scale for these mechs. What do we think? Is it too big? Should I try one of the smaller ones? I'll try one of the smaller ones. Might not. I don't want the one with the logo. What did I most recently make? What was the most recent thing I made? Skaven, right? Yeah. Is it the Skaven? No. It's the Tau. That's got a good size base on it. There we go. Was that loud? Sorry. I think that base is too small. Something tells me this base is too small. All right, we're gonna stick with this size, and I'm gonna keep the. It's very flat base though, isn't it? Oh well. We will keep those rocks on it. I think that'll add to it a bit. So I'm going to look at this size. This is like actual size. That's a Crisis Battlesuit compared to this thing. Like there's a pretty huge size difference in these models. Set up it. Look at all these history. All that history. I just want those rocks, to be honest. Just add a bit to the model. I might need to increase the height. Forcing people to print rocks though on the thing is a bit of a an iffy thing. I don't know. Should I have the rocks on there or not? Any thoughts? What should I do? Should I leave the rocks on or just leave it as a flat base? I think I'll just pose this arm, even though I don't think it's ever gonna be able to do this in reality. Here we go. Yeah, it can't even rotate that far up. Leave the rocks. Well, that's one vote, so I'm leaving the rocks. Trying to see what kind of pose this thing could be in. That's so cool. Let's see how it looks in the printer. What's this model called again? I can't remember. Baking. You're a baking master channel. Bacon master channel is be right back, guys. See you soon. All right. I forgot the name of it. Lokar. Let's try Kira. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make it so the model is like so I can print the arms separately. Might have to like slice it in half. But we're pretty much done, aren't we? We've definitely got the model to a point where it's nice. Kind of considered making the crest, just because people, when they print it, they've been painting the crests themselves, and it's like, they look cool, but I feel bad because I could just model it, and people wouldn't have to put so much effort into painting it. This is going to be a big model. This is going to be a huge, massive, big model. Yep. Oh my god. Oops. So like I said, I won't be printing it with the arms. I'll print it so it's separate, but I just wanted to see how long it would take on my fine settings with a support structure, the tree supports. I predict 20 hours. I'm gonna say 28 hours, just a guess. So it's slicing now. You probably can't see it because it's right under here. There we go. What do you think it's gonna be? Take a guess. It's about halfway done. So the slicing is basically how long is it going to take to print? Have a guess. 32 hours? That's a pretty good guess. What does everyone think? It's going to take 45 hours? Ooh, that's a long one. 34 hours? Everyone thinks more than 20. All right. I think you might be right. I've been printing these little ones to put into contrast. I think these ones take around 4 hours each. So, is it 4 hours or 8 hours? God, I can't even remember now. I think it might be 8 hours. You know, I think you might be on the mark with 30. Let's find out. Oh, none of us were right. It was 14. But that's more than 1 hour, it's safe to say. Yeah. 45 hours. I think I'd have to double up the scale. But that's pretty good, 14 hours. That's way less than I thought it would be. And then we can actually look at here how it will print. 14 hours. Yeah. See, that's not going to print properly. I might have to shrink the base. Yeah, the base is way too big. Because see, here, this is pretty hard to see on this. But see how there's that layer? That's got no supports whatsoever. So it needs the supports. And yeah, if you don't know what you're looking at right now, this is basically how the model prints. So you can see the very first layer, and then if I press play, you can literally see how the printer is going to print the file. And then on this layer, it's going to be like this. And you can watch the whole thing if you really wanted to. It'll take 14 hours, but it'll slowly build up layer by layer. And then you can see here, right where it gets to that point, that's where it's going to fail. That's another fail right there. Because there's no supports. No supports, no supports, nothing. I might have to do it baseless. I think that might be the safest thing to do. But hey, it looks cool, right? So if I do it baseless, we're going to have even shorter time. But we need to make sure that it's going to work. And I do have a problem with doing it baseless because it doesn't work out to plan all the time. Let's take these rocks down. Like, all these have to be flat. Like, if I do this, these have to equal each other. So now I gotta do that. Bring it down. They all have to be perfectly level. Why is it not leveling out? What the hell? So what I'm going to do instead is just have one of these bases. I might even bring in a small base. Watch it for 14 hours, then print it for 14 hours. So that way I'm 4 hours off. Oh yeah, that works. Why not? Alright. Let's see what it's like with a small base. Dung! No, didn't make the noise. So I'm going to put a small base under each foot instead of having a big base under all of it. That way people can, if they want to, they can just add dirt over that or whatever, add layering. Or they can just leave it as it is. Because these are the Warhammer size bases, the circle bases. Let's see how that prints. Sorry. Here's another one. Since that was predicted to take how long? 14 hours. How long do you think it's going to take to print something much smaller with no arms? How long do you think it'll take to print that? Shall we find out? 10 hours. You think it's going to wipe off 4 hours? Let's find out. It's just going to take way less time, but it should support it now because it's got room to reach all these spots. I don't see how it's going to sit. Like, that's just not going to balance. 10 hours. I reckon it's going to take... I reckon it's probably going to take, yeah, 9 hours or something like that. Considering the other one was 14. Eight. Jeez, that's not a lot. And this one looks way more supported. Look, that's a mess right there. But it's supported. Fine by me. That's all good. And you can kind of see how painful that is going to be to clean up. But it's not going to fail. That's all I care about, really. Just cleaning up is just a part of the gig. Making sure it's not going to fail. See here, there's a hole in here. It's not over there. I can fix that. it'll be fine. Minus that one little leg problem, which is a really simple fix as long as it seems it's okay. Let's have a look. Let's sit out a tiny bit more. Now working out how to print the arms is going to be a bit of a pain. But I can tell you what I can do. I can start printing this almost immediately. Because I'm going to be printing the arms separately. That should be fine. I'll laugh if it's 13 hours. Oh, that already happened. Sorry. A bit slow. Here we go. It's funny, I started with people talking over on Facebook, then they all went over to YouTube, and now I'm getting everyone from Twitch. Pretty cool. Oh, did I show you this? Bacon? Did I show you this?
Where did we come from? Over the mountains. Where are we going? Over the mountains.
That's if someone ever donates. Oh god, if someone subscribes, it should do this.
Sigma.
That's a bit too loud, isn't it, compared to the music that's playing? Has people played Vermintide? No, it's good? Oh, good. So the main characters from Vermintide, I want to model. I want to model the main characters from Vermintide, but I want to make them like this kind of scale, which is pretty big, and I want to do like a little diorama thing of them. But yeah, it's a lot of work, but I think it'll be really cool. Oh, here we go. It's all done. Let's double check to see if that leg is... Look at how weird it looks, right? See if the leg's better. It is not better. But I don't think it's going to be, like, game-breaking. Oh, it will. It's only got, like, one slice. It's really annoying. 2 slices. You know what? I think it's going to be fun. Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Look at that layer. Well, let's do it. Should we do it? What do you think? Should we print it? Trying to see if there's any more problems. Shall we print it? I think so. Which means I need to get the USB stick. This is how small it is for the printer. And then plug it in wherever the hell the thing is. So it goes into this one here. And because my computer's a bit screwy, I'm going to have to go around the back of the computer and plug it in. But normally I would plug it into where the the camera is plugged into right now. So I'm gonna plug this in and save it, and then well, I'll save the other files as well. So I'll see if I can get the arms going. I'll be 2 seconds. I'm still right here. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm just behind the computer. Well, that took longer than I would like to admit. I was trying to plug it into a HDMI hole. Alright, so we can save this as the low car, yeah, sure. But I want to do the arms, so we're going to have to print. I think we're going to print the arms as 2 separate prints. And yeah, oh, I don't really like that. You can actually see like the polygons right there. Well, hopefully it doesn't show too harshly. I'm not really a fan of it though. It's alright though. Let's have a look at these arms. I think we need to straighten them up. I think having one arm slightly lower than the other is kind of cool. Or should they be identical? So I got no idea how I'm going to print this. Yeah, so people can like put it like that if they wanted to, or like this, however they want. Just be slightly lower. And then right arm. All right, pretty much ready to print. Let's see how this looks. Because these files they can screw up and basically be unprintable. That loaded a lot faster. I think like this is probably the only way I could print it. But that's really bad. Because it's touching there at the bottom instead of here. Oh. Unless I do it like this. No, that's even worse. That's way worse. I think that's gonna have to be the way it gets printed. Could I do it like... Let's see what it looks like. How long do you reckon it's gonna take? 2 hours? 3 hours? 2 hours. Enough support. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna be happy like that. That looks a little bit more reliable than having it completely flat. Plus, it'll look better because it's from the bottom. It doesn't look like it needs much support going up here. Yeah, that'll be fine. That's how it's happening. That's it. It's official. Saving it. I'm also going to export it for when I upload it to Thingiverse. Design Harvest. I think I might have to print the same style. Let's keep that there just so I know which way it's facing. This isn't going to come out the same way. Worst comes to worst, I print this, it sucks, and then I print it again. And I've lost 20 cents. So, yeah. Hopefully... See, that's fine. It's actually not a bad angle. It's steep and it's still fine to do it. And it's always better to have the things on the bottom, the supports on the bottom, because if you were to have it the other way around or something, this is the side that's going to be shown the most. The top side and the side here, and maybe the inside of the arm. But the bottom on the back should be the least that you see it. So if it does kind of, if your printer doesn't really like printing it, then it's good to have that little reserve. Did I just save over the thing? I did. Oh man, that's a left arm. Save. Can I undo? Can I re-undo? Yep. See how this looks. I've saved him. I guess it's ready to print. I guess it's ready to print. We'll find out. Alright, so the printer, I'm going to turn it on, and we're pretty much at the end of the stream now. Ooh, can you hear that? That's better. If you have enjoyed the stream, and you want to see some other content, but if you don't know, I've got a YouTube channel where I basically post all the videos, nicely edited, and if you have missed any streams, you're more than welcome to head over there, and you can see some that have already happened. And we can also, sorry, I want to get this printing, and then I'll talk. Should I do the entire body first, or one of the arms? I'll do the entire body, it's more fun. So yeah, if you head over to YouTube, you can find my videos, and there's more than stuff that I've streamed. Yeah, if you like it, don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what you think, and you can actually make some requests as well. And don't forget to subscribe and share it with some friends. I really like to... Whoa, that's loud, high-pitched. I really like to spread the channel and get some more people involved, and yeah, just to, you know, be able to talk to more people, and it's really awesome. Really awesome. Also, if you... Whoa, just heating up. If you feel like supporting me a little bit further, you're more than welcome to head over to Patreon and pledge a couple $1 per video, and basically you get some exclusive models over there, and you get some early access content and whatnot. I pretty much post things as I'm making things there, and yeah, there's just some extra stuff there as well. It's pretty much just donations though, so it goes a long way to helping me, believe it or not. I've managed to actually afford this right here. Whoop. This epoxy sculpt, which is like the 2-part material, purely because of the Patreons, or the patrons over on Patreon. And I'm super happy that I've decided to use that, because without it I wouldn't have been able to afford this kind of stuff. And I'm hoping to be able to afford a new printer, the resin printers basically. So yeah, the more support I get, the more equipment I can test and sample. And I've had people requesting like to make parts for things from Warhammer, like spare parts and stuff. And I simply can't afford to buy Warhammer. But if I have more supporters, I can definitely, it just opens up the doorways a lot more. Yeah, otherwise, thanks for just watching and supporting me in general. It's awesome to have this community that's being built around, you know, around 3D printing in general, or some just the stuff that I make. It's really cool. And like I said, I do take requests. It does take a bit of finicky deciding. That's why I really want to expand my channel to the point where I can set up that voting tab, because then I can just put a list of things down and say like, oh, what do you want me to work on this week, and people can vote on it, and I'll work on it. But I can't until I have enough subscribers. It sounds like a double-edged sword. Alright, we're printing now. Do you want to see the print? Probably not. It's just pretty boring. But it is printing. Once we get that first layer, I speed it up, and yeah. I guess you could watch it through Cura. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is animate this guy to have like a cool little intro for the video that's gonna come up on YouTube. I'm gonna use the videos from these streams and like fast forward them so you can see everything get made really quick. But the animation itself I will post on Patreon once it's done. So yeah, if you're supporting me on Patreon, you'll be able to see it nice and early and let me know what you think and the works. But otherwise, I hope I get to see you guys again. Thank you so much for sticking around in the stream and talking to me for how long has it been? Like, I think I've been streaming for about 4 hours, and you guys have been around the entire time, and you're awesome. So hopefully I catch you again, and hope to see you on my YouTube channel. And thanks so much. I'll see you guys.